Today we're back on Roblox Steal a Brainrot, and today we are going to be surprising Baby Dash with his very own ritual.
This is going to be awesome. I think it's going to make the little guy really happy.
I'm sure if he heard you call him little guy, he would not be very happy. But yeah, pretty much today we're going to be programming his own ritual in the game. And the way that we're going to be doing that is by, and go into the chat and then type the command ;S tools. Look at this. We're currently on an admin version of Steal a Brainrot. And on this server, we have access to these building tools that are not just regular building tools. The S tools stands for super tools.
What can we do with these tools that we can't do with the normal building tools?
Let me just tell you, we can literally do anything that we want in the game. You know how like Roblox developers can like code things into the game? We pretty much have the same level of access as them.
Okay, but what does that mean like actually?
You'll see by the end of today what it means. Anyways, today I'm thinking what we do is just, convert the entire Steal a Brainrot game into what it would look like if there was a Baby Dash ritual going on. And then at the end, we can bring Baby Dash on here and we can actually start his own ritual right in front of him.
This is gonna be awesome. It's like the best present ever.
I know, exactly. But anyways, first things first for a ritual, in all of these Steal a Brainrot rituals, the way that they work is that you need to get like 3 or 4 players to hold a bunch of Brainrots in a certain formation.
How are we gonna do that with Baby Dash? It's not like you can pick up another player.
Yeah, you can't quite pick up another player, but I've got an idea. Using the S tools, and what if you go ahead and build like a Baby Dash Brainrot?
Oh, I could do that.
Yeah, and since you're like a robot, you can just copy Baby Dash exactly 1 for 1 and just add him into the game as a Brainrot. And then we can pick him up, and then in front of Baby Dash while he's here, we can pick up 3 versions of his own Brainrot, form a ritual, and then we can have the ritual happen.
All right, I'll get started on that.
And while you're doing that, I'll start converting the map to become more Baby Dash themed. Now, here's the way that I'm thinking we do this. So inside of the Super Tools menu over here, we have this Explorer panel. Inside of this panel, we can literally edit anything about the entire game that we want. What I'm thinking that we do is let's put down a block here and let's put it inside of a folder. Yeah, we're going to put it inside of a folder. So now this block is inside of the folder, and I'm thinking what we do, everything that we add for this ritual, we'll put it inside of this folder. And then that way, once we bring Baby Dash on here, we can first make everything in the folder invisible. And then when we're ready to do the ritual, we can make it all visible so it pops up on the map. Anyways, let's go ahead and begin converting the floor to look Baby Dash themed. Now, if there is a Baby Dash ritual going on, I'd imagine that the floor would be turned purple.
Yeah, like a dark purple color so that it matches Baby Dash.
Yep, exactly. So what I'll do right now is just put a floor across this entire map. I'm just going to put a layer of blocks above the normal floor. That way we can quickly enable and disable it. There we go. Something like that looks pretty good.
Yeah, but you gotta change the color.
Of course. I was about to do that. Now that we have this covering up the entire map, let's change the color to like a dark purple. Ooh, that's looking pretty Baby Dash themed.
Yeah, I think that matches his onesie really good.
All right, that's pretty great. Let's also go ahead and cover up the walls, I'm thinking. And in order to do that, I'm going to create a clone of this piece. And okay, look, it's still inside of the folder. This is perfect. We need everything to be inside of the folder because that way, look, now we've got a wall and the floor. If we want to turn off the ritual, all we got to do is just click on the folder right over here. I'll rename the folder actually. Baby Dash Ritual. All we got to do to hide all of this is just turn on transparency on this and boom, there we go. It's all gone with one click of a button. As long as we just build everything for the ritual in here, then we should be good and we should be able to disable it and bring it back really, really quickly. But anyways, let's go ahead and build a Baby Dash themed wall. Now, how exactly are we going to do this? Let me move this out a little bit over here so that you can actually kind of see the wall. And yeah, I think that's about thin enough. We're going to need to have this wall be separated into 3 pieces because, normally in Steal a Brainrot, you got the gray part of the wall, the brown part, and then the green part. Wait, you know how during some events, there's like cool stuff that pops up around the walls? Like in the Indonesia event, you know how there's like a bunch of like Indonesian buildings that pop up around here?
We should totally do the same for Baby Dash.
Yeah, but what should we put up there? In the Indonesian events, a bunch of Indonesian buildings pop up around here. What can we do for Baby Dash?
Maybe we can give him some dogs.
No, he hates dogs. That would be a little bit mean, I think, for his own ritual, adding dogs into his own ritual.
I guess so. What does Baby Dash like?
He likes trial-error, trial-las. He really likes like the ocean Brainrots. What if we build like some sort of beach up there, like an ocean type thing?
That could work.
We could even name the beach like Baby Dash Beach. We can give it its own sign.
That would be awesome. I think Baby Dash would really like that.
100%. We can even have like lifeguard towers for him to be like the lifeguard of.
Okay, that's a lot of stuff. How about we just get the beach built first?
Yeah, we can get the beach built first, but I'm trying to nail this wall. I'm trying to make it look really, really good. Let me go ahead and add this last part of the wall. wall. Once we've got all of the wall converted to Baby Dash colors, then we can easily clone it on all of the sides. Okay, this looks pretty good. Let me make the top part over here a different color, maybe like a brighter purple. Yeah, there we go. That looks quite nice.
Ooh, we should also add like fireworks and stuff around here.
Fireworks would be pretty insane. Wait, why did the color down here on this block change? Let me make it a little bit brighter like that. And okay, there we go. Now that we've got all of this, let me go ahead and select it all. Boom, there we go. Got all of that selected. Let's move it all over here, flip it 180 degrees, and then smack it right down over here on the other side. Anyways, how's that Baby Dash Brainrot coming along?
It's looking alright. I'm trying to copy his Roblox avatar exactly, 1 for 1. And then once it's done, I'll be able to make it smaller.
Wait, what the? Wait, that actually looks so good. What in the world? You even got like the circle part in his onesie where it gets darker.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it as perfect as possible.
That's great. Once that's done, we'll be able to literally add it into the game and we'll be able to pick it up. We'll be able to have me, you, and Baby Dash just pick up his Brainrot, and it's going to be such an epic moment for him.
So why are we doing all of this again?
Oh, no particular reason. I just thought it'd be fun. Anyways, let's put this over here. Let's put this block down there for the bottom of the pillar. And then finally, we got to grab this last piece, move it over here, and all right, there we go. We've got 2 pieces of the wall done. Now we just got to do the side walls, and then we can start adding other fancy stuff like fireworks and a beach.
The Baby Dash statue is almost done. The hard part is gonna be getting his face ready.
Oh yeah, wait, I'd imagine that part would be kind of challenging.
I should be able to do it though.
All right, let me move this piece right over here. There we go. That looks pretty good. Dude, this kind of reminds me of just like, I don't know, it's like baby themed.
I do kind of get that feeling too. Everything is so bright and colorful.
I mean, it kind of also is in regular Steal a Brainrot, but this is just like special. Really gives off those preschool vibes. And I don't use the word vibes very commonly. I just feel like that's a fitting word for this situation here.
No, I can definitely understand where you're coming from. Maybe we just feel that way because whenever we see these colors, we think of Baby Dash. And, you know, Baby Dash is obviously a baby.
Possibly. I feel like there's something more to it though. Baby Dash just has a very baby-like look. He is quite the baby, I will say. Anyways, this is starting to look pretty great. This is really looking like a baby's playpen. The next thing that I want to do though is I want to add some cool fireworks or something. I think that would be really sick.
Like the 4th of July event?
Maybe, or maybe we could even do a different type of effect instead of fireworks. In order to add particles into the game, such as fireworks, all we gotta do is just put a block down here. This could be any block. It doesn't have to specifically be this block. Oh, one thing actually. We should make sure that this is all inside of the folder. Let me check. Is everything still in the folder? This is really, really important. If so, then that's very good. Yes, everything is still inside of the folder. We can literally toggle all of this on and off with the flick of a button. Let me go inside the folder here and then generate a new block. Wait, it's not generating in the folder. How do I generate a block in the folder? I'm not gonna lie, the only way I know how to do that is by cloning a block that's already in the folder. Okay, let's clone this block, move it right over here, and then I'm gonna make a little particle shooter thing. Oh, why in the world are the Brainrots coming here? I guess it was because I blocked their path. All right, for the little particle shooter thing, we're gonna need to set up a little square right here. This is just to make it look cool. It doesn't actually have to be a square. There we go. Does that look good? Let's make it a little bit thinner on that side. Let's make it a little thicker, actually. We can make it a 5x5 square. Yeah, something like that looks pretty good. Actually, no, I want to make it smaller.
All of this is supposed to be baby themed.
Yeah, you're right. All right, let me make another clone of this now. Move it up here and then make it a darker purple. This will be the barrel where the fireworks and other particles come out of. There we go. That looks pretty good. Let's make it a little thinner though. Yeah. That looks pretty great. All right, so now that we've got that there, the next thing we need to do is go over here into this particle tab and then let's add a particle emitter onto here. And look at that. Now we got particles coming out, but these particles look kind of bad. We can actually put any type of particle that we want in here. We just have to change this value here, the particle ID. Let's see. This one over here should be electricity. That one looks kind of bad. I'm not going to lie. Okay, what about this one? This is another electricity one. That one also looks kind of bad.
Can you change the color of them?
Yeah, we can change literally everything we want about these particles. This one is invisible. What sort of particle do you think we should do for Baby Dash?
I kind of like the idea of fireworks.
Wait, this one doesn't look too bad. What do you think of this one? Wait, what is this? Wait, there's a particle called Summoning Circle.
Oh, that could be perfect.
Oh, that's what it is. You know, that's kind of cool. I feel like that'd be better for like the ritual itself though, not for the particles here.
What would be very, very Baby Dash themed? I really think some dog faces would be funny.
There's no way there's a dog face particle. That would be insane. I'm just trying out a bunch of random particles until one of them looks good. This one, this literally looks like upside down rain. What is this one? What does this look like? Whoa, wait, and look at this one. This one looks cool.
Whoa, that one kind of looks like a glitchy effect.
This one looks sick. It kind of, yeah, definitely gives off like hacker vibes. What if we change the color of it to be purple, like Baby Dash? Look at that. Baby Dash would love this. This is so sick. I think I can even make them faster too. too. Oh, that might be a little bit too fast. Now it looks like they're actually shooting out like fireworks.
They are going way higher in the air too.
I mean, they look kind of cool though. I kind of like this. Yeah, let's keep it like that. Let's change the particle count to 5 just so that there's a couple less particles. Never mind. No, we got to keep it on like at least 15. It looks bad when there's only 5. And now let's select this entire thing, move it into the ground a little bit. And then what I want to do is put this inside of a module. So if I select both these pieces inside of the folder, just for organization purposes, we can put this inside of a group and then we can just clone this group a bunch of times. I'm thinking we could have one in front of every Steal a Brainrot base. And we can also have them near the carpet over here. There we go. Let's add 2 over here like this. I want them equally spaced apart. This needs to look very, very nice and professional. Let's move the next batch right here. Oh my goodness, Baby Dash is looking perfect.
I also forgot about the hair. The hair is going to be really hard to do.
Oh, for the hair, you can just use my hair as a reference. Our hair looks very similar.
Yeah, I think you guys had the same hair.
I think you can do it. I mean, no, this is looking great. This is looking so good. It doesn't have to look exactly like Baby Dash. Of course, it's supposed to be like a Brainrot version of him.
He's going to be so blown away to even have his own Brainrot in the game.
I know. All right, let's put this over here. And then we need to make one more clone of this on this side. Dude, this looks insane. This is actually looking so legit. This is like an actual Steal a Brainrot ritual. And the best part is we can hide all of it with the click of one button. All right, let's move that there. There we go. And then let's test it out. Can I actually hide the particles with the click of one button? I don't think I can hide the particles by just making everything transparent. I think I need to do something else for that. Yeah, look, the particles still show. Well, in that case, it's not a big of a deal. What we can do instead when we're trying to hide the ritual is just move everything in the folder really far away. Look, we can just select everything and move it underneath the map. And then when we're ready for the ritual to start, okay, right now the particles are coming, but in reality, we can move it farther. When we're ready for the ritual to start, we just undo it and then it's all here.
I think you should get started on that beach idea that you had. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, for that, let me go ahead and just delete the invisible border that's across the whole map. And how do we make a beach? I gotta think. First things first, let me get on top of the actual Steal a Brainrot map. I'm just gonna use a block to parkour on top of this base. Oh yeah, there's a great method for getting on top of the map. No, I fell! Are you kidding me? Okay, you know what? I need to parkour this again. There we go. Move this piece up. Jump here. Bro, are you kidding me?
Are you messing up your parkour jumps?
Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. There we go. Finally made it. Okay, now what we can do is let me delete this piece because remember, all the pieces that we need to make, they have to be inside of this folder. And the only way to keep making pieces in the folder is by copying other pieces in the folder. Isn't that crazy that everything here it started off as a copy of the ground?
Yeah, that is pretty crazy when you think about it. You can mold and shape these building tools pieces as much as you want.
I know, it's insane. All right, well, let's go ahead and add some sand here for the beach.
Ooh, you should definitely add some water flowing in too.
How am I gonna add water flowing in?
You can make like thousands of little particles and then have them all have gravity.
I think that's gonna lag the game really hard.
Yeah, you're probably right on that. Maybe you could just have a transparent block that looks like water.
Yeah, that could work. Okay, so we've got the sand over here. I think what we should do is set up one side first, and then we can just clone it around all the other sides. Actually, for sand, I think there's a texture that we can apply onto this. Yeah, if I go here into the materials tab, I'm pretty sure there's a dedicated texture for sand.
There's also a dedicated texture for water.
Oh, great. I'm looking around right now. I'll see if I can find the water or the sand one. Oh, I found the sand one. I don't really like it. I think going back to the other Steal a Brainrot style is better.
I think for the water, though, definitely use the texture.
Yeah, for the water, we can use the fancy water texture. But first, let's add the water in place. Now, for the water, I'm thinking we could just have it be like a slanted block like this. Let me move this thingy down a little bit. Yeah, something like that. I think I got to change its rotation a little bit more so that it's not going into the ground as deeply. Something like that. There we go. Let's change the color to blue like water. Oh, that looks so good. Wait, and this looks delicious.
It kind of looks like one of those icicles.
The colors look so bright. I know. Okay, let's change the material to... Where's the water one?
I know there's a water one in there for sure. There has to be.
Water. Where is the water? There's ice. There's also yin yang strawberry, and I'm not seeing any water though.
Well, here, I just finished with the Baby Dash model. What do you think of this?
Oh, wait, you did? Hold on, let me see. What the? That actually looks like Baby Dash.
I think the skin tone's a little bit messed up, but it looks pretty good for a Brainrot.
Dude, that looks so good. We can make that thing actually be pick-upable in a moment. But first, I gotta set this thing up. Okay, you know what? Oh, Baby Dash is teleported in front of me.
He's always watching. He's like the elf on the shelf.
That's a crazy description of Baby Dash. Okay, I think I'm just gonna make this thing smooth and then set the transparency to like 0.5. That looks pretty watery. Maybe even like 0.9 would be good. No, that looks bad. What about 0.3? see. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Let's add a layer of sand behind it as well. We can have like clone that, move that here, and oh man, it would be so cool if we had some Trialeros swimming around in here.
I mean, we might be able to copy some Trialeros in there.
Possibly. Wait, do I have any Trialeros in my base, or do you have any Trialeros?
I've got a trippy, troppy, troppy,
Oh,
trippa.
that's not gonna cut it. Oh wait, you do have a Trialero.
Yeah, but it's a rainbow one, so it's not gonna look good.
Yeah, true. It doesn't look like the normal one. Here, for now, let me just set up the water. Oh, dude, this looks so nice. I want to go eat that water.
Really gives off those sunny beach day vibes. I can't believe I also just used the word vibe.
Yeah, that is just not something that we say very commonly, is it?
Not at all.
All right, let me clone this here, move this in place, and then gotta make it way longer. Oh, how do I make the corners look good? I just realized that's gonna be a bit of a problem. For now, though, I just have to get each one of these sides good, and then cloning it to all the other sides should be quite easy. Oh, actually, I might have something figured out for the corner. I can just extend both of the pieces, and it should look pretty decent. There we go. Let's extend that. Let's select this side right over here. Extend that out. Yeah, I mean, that's not looking bad. That looks pretty good.
This kind of reminds me of one of those Minecraft AFK farms where whenever a mob drops down into the platform, they fall in on water and get pushed into some hoppers.
Oh, yeah. Wait, when you bring it up like that, this does kind of look like one of those Minecraft farms. The water looks like Minecraft water. You know, it starts off big and then it just kind of dies out. I wonder what it would look like if we start building Minecraft stuff in Steal a Brainrot. That would look so cursed. Imagine Steal a Brainrot, but with Minecraft Brainrots. Well, not Minecraft Brainrots. Minecraft mobs, I guess, is the correct word.
Minecraft would not appreciate you calling their mobs brain rots.
There was a joke. Okay, now let me select all of the stuff on this side over here. Extend this out. And okay, honestly, I think we're almost ready to bring Baby Dash on.
We need to make his brain rot like pick upable though.
Oh, I got that. Don't even worry about it. I'll do that in a second after this. I just need to rotate this guy one more time. There we go. Move it over here. And all right, and are you ready for the final wall of beach to be complete?
I'm ready to see it.
Here we go. And then got to select this part, make that a little longer. I need all the corners to be perfect looking. And okay, there we go. I think that looks pretty good. Honestly, we might even be able to make these walls here a little bit taller. What do you think of that? Does that look good?
I think taller is definitely better than shorter. You know, with the limited time that we had, it doesn't look bad at all.
Yeah, especially that one that you made. This Baby Dash model looks insane.
Well, here, I guess I'll go ahead and make a couple clones of it since we each have to pick one up.
Yep. Do that. And then what I'll do also is let me test out if everything is still inside of the folder. If I set the transparency of everything to 1, it literally all goes away. And then in order to undo it, I just click the undo button and now it's back to normal. Anyways, now let's make these Baby Dash brain rots pick upable. Here, I gotta do some fancy stuff with the build tools on it. And okay, there we go. I got it. I set it up to the point where we can pick it up. Isn't this sick?
Wait, where did she just go?
Oh, hold on. He's in my pocket. He's back now. Here, you can pick him up as well.
This is awesome. It's like a little Baby Dash plushie.
Yeah, maybe looking back, we should have made it a bit bigger. No, I think it's fine. I think it's perfectly good just the way it is. Anyways, let me go ahead and make the other two ones of these guys pick upable. And then you want to bring Baby Dash on here?
Yeah, I'll go message him right now.
Okay, this is going to be insane.
Okay, Baby Dash said he's getting on in 1 minute.
Okay, perfect. In that case, let's go ahead and I need to select the entire Baby Dash ritual folder. And what I'm going to do is just move everything in the folder really far out that way over there to the point where nobody can ever see it again. Oh, I think it's gone forever.
You can still move it back though, right?
With the simple click of a button, I can start up the ritual.
This looks perfect. And all of the Baby Dash brain rots are hidden behind your base.
Let's go. All right. Well, in that case, we should be ready to bring Baby Dash on here. All we got to do is just bring him on, have him pick up one of the brain rots, and then we'll also pick up 2 of them. And Baby Dash is here. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah. It's time to go show him his little brain rots. They kind of look more like plushies.
All right, and you told me that you had a surprise for me? Oh, yeah, you're here too.
So, pretty much, Baby Dash, we know how much you've been playing this game recently, and we know how much you like it. So, we decided to do something special for you.
Are you gonna give me all your brain rots?
No, we're not gonna give you all of our brain rots. It's actually better than that.
What could be better than you guys giving me all your brain rots?
Well, why don't you go ahead and follow me over here? Just pull up to the back of my base and go take one of those things.
What the? Why is there so many me's? Also, wait, this literally looks nothing like me. What in the world is this? This looks so ugly.
No, I think this looks pretty accurate to you, but hold on. We all gotta take one of these things and you grab yours as well. I'll grab this one over here.
Wait a second. Do I have my own brain rot in the game now? Yes! I knew this day would finally come. Sammy, the owner of the game, he probably likes me so much because I'm the best Steal a Brain Rot player that he finally added me to the game.
You can think about it like that.
But Baby Dash, we gotta get into a formation. Everyone come here to the front of the conveyor belt.
Wait, Wait, do I have my own ritual too now?
You may or may not have something cool.
Okay, here, let's get enough formation. And you go on this side, I'll go on this side, and then Baby Dash, you stand right in the middle of the carpet.
He's the best thing ever. Wait, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
I think we need to be in a triangle shape.
Yeah, Baby Dash, stand like right over here, like the way I'm standing right now. Or actually, yeah, just stand there. That'll be good.
This is gonna be awesome. This better not be a prank. You guys better not be lying to me right now.
We're not lying to you. Something cool is about to happen.
And wait, it's
This
happening!
is the best thing ever! Everything is purple! Wait, this is awesome. This is the coolest ritual in the game.
Yep, Baby Dash, that's right. You now have your very own ritual in Steal a Brainrot.
This is awesome! Wait, so, when am I gonna be able to get a Baby Dash brain right in my base?
Oh, about that. We haven't quite added that into the game yet.
You guys added it? Why would you guys be the one who added it?
Well, Baby Dash, I'm sorry to tell you, but there's something you need to know.
Yep, I think you're finally the right age to know. Sammy's not real.
Wait, what?
He's just a fairy tale. We were the ones who are doing all this stuff the whole time.
Wait, so you guys don't steal a brain rot?
Nah, we're just kidding. It was a prank.
What do you mean it was a prank?
Well, the ritual is real. It's actually in the game, but no, Sammy is real.
Well, this is awesome. Thank you guys for adding this to the game.
Of course, no problem.
I think this looks sick. This makes up for all the times that I've pranked you.
Hey, nah, actually, no. I still need to prank you back for all those times.
That was pretty crazy. And if you want to watch the next video, then click on the video on the screen right now.